Hello guys, in this video we will see how to install configure Zabbix 7.2 with PostgreSQL as database on Ubuntu 22.04 LTS version. So open any web browser, then go to Zabbix official website, that is zabbix.com. See here, at the time of installation the latest release is Zabbix 7.2. Okay, so click on this get Zabbix, then select Zabbix packages, scroll down, see here we have the version 7.2 and we have to select the operating system, that is OS distribution Linux. Then see here we have the version from 16.4 to 24.04. Okay, so I am going to install Zabbix 7.1 Ubuntu 22.04. So select this one, then select Zabbix components. Okay, I am going to install Zabbix server, frontend and agent. Then select database as PostgreSQL because I am going to use PostgreSQL. If you want to use the MySQL, then search for my YouTube channel how to install by using MySQL. Okay, then app server I am going with Apache. So the prerequisites to install Zabbix 7.2 is PostgreSQL and Apache web server and PHP extension. See, I have already installed PostgreSQL on Ubuntu 22.04. You can check for my YouTube channel how to install PostgreSQL on Ubuntu 22. Okay, then let's verify Apache is installed or not on Ubuntu. So open terminal, verify sudo systemctl status Apache 2. Provide the password of sudo user. See, Apache is not, okay, it is typo. See, Apache is not installed. So install it, sudo apt install Apache 2. Hit enter, type for confirmation and hit enter. So we have successfully installed. Now check the status again. See Apache web server is running and it is enabled. Okay, you to hit Ctrl. So both database and Apache web server prerequisites match. Now we have to install PHP and its extensions by running following command. Whatever the commands that I am executing in this video are available in the video description. Okay, no need to worry about the commands. Hit enter, type for confirmation and hit enter. See, we have successfully installed. Also install it. So we have successfully installed prerequisites. Now once we select these options, see here it populated the list of the commands that needs to be executed to install the Zabbix 7.2. First step is become the root user, or you must have the sudo privileges. I have sudo privileges with this account. If you don't have, then you have to switch to the sudo -s. Okay, so no need to worry. But if you don't run this command, every time you have to add sudo in front of this command. Okay, so copy these commands one by one. Copy it. Don't copy this hash symbol. Okay, so sudo, then paste it, hit enter. It is done. ls. See here we have this Debian package. You have to install it. Sudo dpkg-i, then give Zabbix, give the tab to autofill entire file name. Hit enter. See, it is successfully installed. See, this step is completed. Now update the packages. Sudo apt update. Hit enter. It is done. Now install Zabbix server, frontend and agent. So copy this command without hash symbol. So sudo, paste it, Ctrl L, paste it, hit enter. Type for confirmation, hit enter. Now step D, we have to create initial database. See here, first it is going to create this user, then it is going to create this database. Okay, so copy these commands from sudo, Ctrl A, paste it. See here, it is going to create the user Zabbix. Okay, if you want some other name like Zabbix admin, you can give like this. Okay, I am going with the default, so hit enter. Now we have to set the password for this Zabbix user. So I am giving password as admin@123. Confirm the same. I am giving same password. See, successfully created. Now create the database by copying this command, paste it, hit enter. See, it has created database Zabbix with the user owner as Zabbix. Okay, now verify by connecting to PostgreSQL. Sudo su-postgres PSQL /l. See, we have created user Zabbix. Also verified database is /l. See, we have created database Zabbix, and this is the owner of the database. Okay, Q to quit, Control A. Now exit from this PostgreSQL, /Q, exit from again, Control A. Now we have to import the initial data, initial schema and data. So copy from this jetcat to again, paste it. See, it is creating objects and inserting data. It is done. Next, Control L. Next, step E. Now we have to set the DB password in this Zabbix server configuration file. So copy this file with the path, sudo vi, paste it, hit enter, go to the DB password parameter location. Now remove this hash in front of this DB password. Shift A, then give the password of Zabbix user that we have created. I have given admin@123. Save the file, :WQ, exclamation. Hit enter. So this step is completed. Now we have to restart this Zabbix server and processes, agent processes. So sudo, paste it, hit enter. It is done. Now enable these processes. Again give sudo, paste it, hit enter. It is done. Now we have to open Zabbix UI app page to configure the front end. So copy this one, go to new tab, paste it. Instead of host, we have to give host name of this machine. Host name. See, this is the host name. Copy it, or just give localhost because Zabbix is installed on this one. You can give localhost or paste that host name. Hit enter. See here, we got the welcome page. So select the default language and click on, and also see here the version 7.2. Click on next step. See, prerequisites all are green and OK. So click on next step. Now configure database connection. Select the PostgreSQL, and database is installed on this PC, so localhost is fine. Or if it is installed on some other PC, then you have to find the host name, then like this, and you have to provide. Okay, database port is 5432 for the PostgreSQL. Database name is Zabbix. Now database schema. So find the database schema by connecting to PostgreSQL. Sudo su-postgres SQL /L, then go to this Zabbix database. Enter. /dn is the command to verify the list of the schemas. See, we have only one schema, that is public. Okay, so provide the schema name public, then provide the password of this Zabbix user. That is, in my case, it is admin@123. Then click on next step. Not now. Zabbix server is installed on this host, so you can give the host this host name or localhost. Either is fine. Then select the default time zone and default theme. I am going with the defaults. So click on next step. See, this is a free installation summary. If you want to modify any one of these options, you have to click on back. Otherwise, click on next step. See, congratulations, you have successfully installed Zabbix frontend, and this is the configuration file name with the location. Okay, click on finish. Now we have to connect. So username is admin, A must be caps, then password is Zabbix. You can search this video description to find the username and password. Okay, Zabbix is small case, only A must be caps here. Okay, so click on login or sign in. See, we have installed Zabbix server 7.2.7. Okay, and see here we have the dashboard, monitoring services, inventory reports, etc. Alerts and all. Okay, if you want to see the users, go to users, again users. See, this is the user that we have connected. If you want to change the password of this admin account, click on admin, then click on change password. We have to provide the current password, new password, and again confirm. So current password is Zabbix. Okay, I'm not going to again go to users. If you want to create user, you have to click on this create user button. Okay, I'm not going to create. If you want to sign out, you have to click on this sign out button. So we have successfully installed. The last option that I'm going to show you is suppose exit, again exit. Now we will see what will happen if we stop the Apache server. Sudo systemctl stop Apache 2. Verify the status. See, Apache web server is stopped. Okay, quit. Now reload this page. See, we are unable to connect. Okay, so to connect Zabbix Apache web server must be up and running. So start it. Sudo systemctl start Apache 2. Hit enter. Now reload this page. See, we are able to connect. Okay, so in this video we have seen how to install and configure Zabbix 7.2 with PostgreSQL as the database on Ubuntu 22.04. Okay, for more tutorials please subscribe my channel. Thank you.